Okay, he's out. Oh shit. So yeah, here we are. We've just defeated the Taurus demon, and we're gonna continue into the next area. So it's been a bit of a while since I recorded. That was because of Christmas and New Year and all that sort of stuff. And to be fair, I just didn't get a chance to play or record. So I did in the sales, the Steam sales, I did manage to get hold of Guild Wars, and the expansions. So I've been playing a little bit of that. But which is nice, chilled out sort of vibe. But it's not the same as this. I kind of wish that this was a bit more open world, but then I hear that Elden Ring is basically Dark Souls in an open world, so I will be trying that out once I get to that point. But obviously I've got to finish the first 3 Dark Souls games first, so we'll just chat to this guy who's a bit of a local legend when it comes to Dark Souls, and he'll be helping us out in a little while. So first of all, I've got to get over here and fight these guys. But there is a dragon that swoops over here, and you can hear him. And yeah, he's pretty devastating with his fire, as a dragon should be. So I don't feel too mad about getting burnt by a dragon, although I'm not going to let it do it anymore to me. So we're going to cut down here underneath the bridge. And down these steps, you may or may not know, there is a shortcut ladder here. So basically that ladder leads us back to that bonfire. And it makes things a lot easier having to, you know, otherwise we've got to run through Undead Berg every single time we want to come up here when we die, which will happen quite regularly. So now, I said it in the last video, we were going to get the Dragon Scale Sword or Dragon Tail Sword, I can't remember what it's called, but I'm just going to clear out these guys and then we're going to get it, and I'll show you how to do it. It's really easy, but it does take a little bit of time. Okay, he's out. Oh shit. So yeah, I suppose luckily we got the shortcut, so we don't have to run all the way back. But what I am going to do is I'm going to kindle this bonfire, and I'm going to reverse my humanity, and we're going to do that. Now I did drop 2 humanity, which is a shame, but I will pick it up in a sec. So first thing we'll do is reverse, hollow in, and we're going to kindle. Because I expect I might die a few times, but you know, I'm just putting that out there as an insurance. Okay, right, let's go and deal with that. So you may have noticed I'm sporting a beard at the moment, and now there is a reason for it. I've decided to sign up to do a boxing match for charity. So my idea is to grow a handlebar moustache and be like one of those old Victorian boxers, you know. That's kind of the look I'm going for, because if I go into a boxing match as myself, I might end up being scared and losing. So the idea is I'll take on a persona of a Victorian gentleman boxer and see what happens. So I will put my Just Giving page in the comments if I can. I'm not sure if YouTube will let me do that, but I will do. I'll put a link there somehow. So if you do want to donate, even if it's just £1, it will make a big difference, because the idea is raise money for charity, and every little helps. So I've already raised £125 so far, which is pretty good, I think. But yeah, anything helps. So if you do fancy doing that, yeah, there's a link in the description at some point. And yeah, so basically I'll be doing 3 rounds, 3 2-minute rounds of boxing, and the idea is whether I win or lose, it makes no difference because I've raised money for charity. So the fight is on the 25th of March. So yeah, I thought I'd challenge myself, because I'm always fighting imaginary enemies in games like this, so I thought, why not fight someone who also wants to raise money for charity. Anyway, there's my little plug. So, right, as promised, we're going to get this dragon scale sword, because it makes things a lot easier as we progress, especially in the early game. Obviously, once we upgrade our main weapon, then it kind of falls off a bit, but it really is quite helpful at this stage of the game. So, what I need to do is equip my bow. Now, this is... I've seen other players, they run up to the top of the bridge, they encourage the dragon to come down to them, and then they chop the tail off. I don't feel that confident, so I'm going to do it the cheesy Strats way. So basically all you got to do is shoot his tail until it comes off. And there's a couple of positions, so there's there and there. So the idea is once he lands, you can shoot his tail up here, and then move to this battlement. I'm not sure what you'd call that. And basically you want to aim around there. So around about here, I would say, and then once it swings past you, you can then shoot it. So yeah, it's really it's time consuming, but it is worth it, in my opinion anyway. I mean, that's because I'm not particularly good at the game, so every kind of thing helps. And this sword that we get is quite powerful, and you'll see. So we just keep doing this. Now I have seen sometimes this actually kills the dragon, but I've never experienced that. But I have seen it on YouTube before, where they shoot the tail off and the dragon dies, which makes a big difference later on. But I haven't had that happen to me. So yeah, I might even speed this bit up, I don't know. So yeah, it does take quite a few arrows to do this. And there we go. The Drake Sword, that's what it's called. Not the Dragon Tail Sword or the Dragon Scale Sword, it's called the Drake Sword. So yeah, as you can see, he hasn't died, he's still up there. So let's equip this weapon. Now I don't have enough strength, So I need to wield it in two hands. So what I'll do, once I get to the next bonfire, I'm gonna strengthen up, and yeah, and then we should be able to wield it with one hand, which is ideal really. So we're going to go in here and I'll show you this weapon. Oh yeah, that didn't work. So basically you can do a strong attack, and I'm poisoned, so yeah, that's really bad. Okay, so with poison, it's probably quite good that I've shown you this. I'm not even going to bother continuing. I'm going to run all the way back to the bonfire, because poison is really bad. And as you can see my health just draining down. I mean, there's a good chance I'm going to die here. So basically, when you get poisoned, it drains your health so much that it's really hard to keep on top of it until later on in the game. Whereas this stage of the game, it's really bad. But I have the Drake sword, so now I can just continue on. And I'll probably not use it because them rats are bastards. So let's get me sword back. Actually, we use the Morning Star for the rats because they're really annoying, and the Morning Star's pretty good. So luckily we've got our souls here, and we're going to persevere through. And as you can see, the dragon's tail has respawned, but you can't get the sword again. Not that you need it twice, but... Okay. Sometimes he just walks straight into you and you can just kick him off the edge, and it's always really satisfying just kicking him. But he don't seem to be glitching a little bit here. Oh, hang on, here we go. Okay. Right, and then we can just kick him off the edge. Very satisfying. Okay, so the rats, best thing to do is block and then attack. Because their poison is no joke. Okay, and there's one here. I mean, the poison builds up, so if you literally just hold the block and let him hit you, then eventually you will get poisoned. But normally you can take a couple of hits before that happens. Right, so now we're in this next little zone, the Undead Parish. Now up there is a Black Knight. I'm not going to bother because I just can't seem to kill him. Not this early anyway. Yeah, and I think they drop Titanite, I think, but they are real pain. And I think I might have mentioned before, I've seen people just parrying them and, you know, making light work of them, but I can't seem to get that skill down. Right, I need a different weapon. This Morning Star's just not cutting it. Yeah. I just want the long sword, I think. A long sword, yeah, that'll do for now until I upgrade my strength, because I'm not good enough to not use my shield. Basically, that's the whole point. Some people are good at dodging and parrying, and then yeah, you can use a weapon two hands, no problem. But I don't have that skill. Right, so I'm going to ignore him. And I'm going to kill these guys. Oh no, that was not what I wanted to do. And I'm gonna die. Or run. Die or run. Which one? Die. Now this is an area that when I'm recording, I really struggle with. I just don't know why. But if I'm not recording, I just walk through it. It's like a little. It must be some psychology thing going on that, you know, I've got the fear of it. So now I've got to go all the way back to there. So I'll fast forward this bit. Right, we're back. Okay, one down. Let's kill this lot. Right, I'm going to take my time. Right, there's this guy here. Jesus. Right, that's them done. Okay, next. I don't know what strategy I'm going to do, because if I fight this guy, the archers will shoot me. Okay, he's gone down there, that's good. This guy can... Oh my goodness. Okay, he's gone down there as well, which is good. Let's kill this guy. Oh. Right, he's fallen, which is good. Right, so this boar, these skulls, you can throw them and some enemies will follow the thing, and as luck would have it, our boar friend here will follow them. So let's just get out of this bowman's range and let's get these guys. Okay, we're doing alright. We've got them. So let's equip these. Let's equip these skulls. Where is it? There. Now the idea is you throw it into the fire and the boar will follow that and burn himself to death. Did I get it? I think I might have. So as you can see, he's burning like a good one. And we'll throw another one because he's not quite dead. And he doesn't seem to want to... There we go. And he's walking into the fire like a good boar. And he's dead. Good. Right, now we can deal with these bloody crossbowmen idiots. Now sometimes the boar drops a helm, which is pretty cool. It looks like the boar's head, basically. I mean, it's not to my taste, but I don't know. I think the stats are quite good for it. I don't know. I don't bother. Let's get the souls, which wasn't many. And we have the Fangor helm, and I'll show you what it looks like. And it looks like that. Oh. And I'm not sure, maybe I'm kind of rolling pretty slow, so I don't think I'm going to wear it. But just so you know, it is there if you want it. But it doesn't always drop, and that's the thing. Like for me, that's only dropped maybe once or twice. In here we've got a few more of these creepy little. There's normally one there, but for some reason he's not there. Okay, that's him. Okay. So these guys, they're easy to kill, but they can gang up on you and they can cause a lot of problems. Just like every enemy in this game, like it doesn't matter how kind of easy they are to kill, they still have the potential to kill you. So the best thing to do is kill them quickly. If there's multiple enemies, try not to, you know, get surrounded. Just do your normal thing, block and attack. Now the dragon tail, dragon scale, dragon blade, oh, I don't know what, I can't remember what it's called. That's really good because it has a special ability that if you do a powerful attack with it, it sends a shockwave, and you will see how useful that is soon. And it's worth getting, literally just for this one part that comes up a bit later, it's worth getting it for that. Now there's a enemy here. So as you can see, the dragon weapon, it kills them. It kills all these early enemies with one hit, which makes a massive difference when you're new to the game and you're in a, you know, an early stage. And that's the special attack. Oh, okay, he's good. He's dead. Now those knights, they're not particularly difficult, but they hit really, really hard, and you know they can be quite tricky as well. Oh God, I need to change my weapon. So there's one thing I didn't get, was the claymore, which is what I want, which I should have got earlier. Damn it, it's always something I miss. But anyway, I'm going to get us through this stage. I'm going to get us to the blacksmith and the bonfire, and we're going to rest there, and I'm going to call that an episode. That's the plan anyway. Oh wow. Yeah, that was I was just gonna walk through those guys and end the episode. So now I've got to go all the way back. Right, I'm changing my tactics. I don't care about my souls, we'll get more later. I don't care about my humanity, we'll get more later. I'm gonna get past this dragon and get that bonfire, which is probably what I should have done in the first place. So we're just gonna entice him, so then he'll burn everything up there. As you can see, I've got all the souls for that. I'm not too concerned about souls, I'm not too concerned about levels. Just want to get to a bonfire and open a shortcut. Right, so this dragon I'm going to strip off for this one. I'm going to be naked because I need to encourage him to come down so I can run between his legs like now. And then I can pick up the claymore, which is the weapon I want. And am I going to survive? It don't matter if I do or don't, because I've got the weapon. And I'm going to trigger this bonfire, and I'm going to rest. Thank you. Right. Okay. Okay, I'm going to reverse my humanity so I don't look creepy. And I'm going to kindle the bonfire because it's always good. I've only got 2 of these, but I'm just going to use it. Don't care. Don't care. And another thing I've learned about this game, it's not worth saving stuff. You know, if you've got fire bombs or whatever, you're better off just using them as and when. There's no real, well, from what I've played, there's no real sort of certain time, oh, that's when you use the fire bombs, or that's when you use this. It's kind of just use things as and when you want to. Because in a lot of games it's like, well, I don't want to use that in case I need it later, whereas in this, just if you feel like using a firebomb or whatever, just use it, because chances are you'll hold on to it and never use it. That's my little bit of advice. Okay, so we've got the bonfire. I can't level up because I've only got 555 souls, so first thing I'm going to do is put my clothes on, not the helmet. I'm going to put on this, and this, and I'm going to use some of my soul items and hopefully level up so I can use the dragon tail thing. So I might as well just use these. So that should be enough. Let's have a look. Right. Level up. So I need strength. Let's see if that did it. Okay, good news. So a strength of 16 allows you to use the, I'm going to find out what this blade thing's called, the Drake Sword. So yeah, that allows you to use the Drake Sword with one hand, which is really good for fighting, and it's a really good weapon until you upgrade the main weapon. Now in this playthrough my main weapon's going to be the claymore because I really like it. It's got a really good range. It's got a good move set as well, and yeah, I like it. But if you're more into sort of magic or, you know, any other kind of weapons, I don't think it matters too much what you pick, as long as you feel comfortable using the move set that it's got, and you know, you could upgrade the longsword if you wanted, you know, like whatever works for you. For me, I like the claymore because it's good for people that aren't that great at combat, i.e. me. So as you can see with this Drake sword, we can pretty much one-shot these guys. But you still have to be careful. Yeah, one hit and they're done, which is good. unless they block. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, it's got pretty good damage output, like early on in the game. And then yeah, I'm going to go through here, kill these guys, usual process. It's going to be a lot easier now because you only have to hit them once. Okay. That's good. Now this guy, why is that closed? Because I didn't open it, yeah. Yeah, that's why. Thank you. Right, so let's go through here. Kill these skinnies. Yep. This guy. Good. This guy. Oh, so I managed to jump on him for 2 damage and then plunge attack him. Nice. Right, so let's kill him. And up the ladder. Now I was hoping that I could upgrade the claymore straight away, but I just don't have enough souls because I kept dying, which is a shame, but we can always come back and do that. Okay, now here, collect this, which is a large soul. I forgot to get that on the way. See, when I play this, things that I think are quite easy to get, I'll get, but things that look really out of the way, I don't think I'll really bother. Unless it's something like, I wanted to get the claymore, which I did, so that's good, but everything else, there's a shield down here as well, which we'll get off this guy. Now these guys, they're really quick and they can parry you, so be careful. And what they do, they hold their buckler up and then they point their sword at you. When they're in that animation, that's when they can parry you, so try and just walk back from them until they drop that guard. I'm sure you'll see it at some point, but if not, that's kind of their MO. And another thing with this playthrough, I'm probably missing things because I'm not a completionist, so I'm not concerned about staying alive. Yeah, I'm not worried about getting every single item. There's a lot of guides on YouTube that do that, and there's one guy, one of my favourite guys to watch, Blue Lizard Jello. He's really good, and he'll show you all these sort of little bits and bobs. Whereas for me, I'm just playing it through and, you know, sort of challenging myself to complete it. But yeah, Blue Lizard Jello is really good. Watch him. He's very entertaining as well. And yeah, he'll tell you all the like little secrets and little areas to pick things up, which is good if that's your thing, you know. For me, I just kind of want to get through the sort of story, complete the game, and obviously I'll be picking things up as I go. But anything that looks a little bit too risque, I tend to just leave, you know. Okay, so we've got 5,000 souls, so I might be able to upgrade my claymore a little bit. So here you can hear the nice sound of a blacksmithing. And this guy can upgrade your weapon. There's a bonfire here, we might as well kindle it. Right, let's go and find this guy.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Okay, so what we're going to do is reinforce weapon. I'm going to choose the claymore. Now, as you can see on the top right, it says how many souls you need. So 400, and you need 1 titanite shard for +1. I must have it because it says 1-1. So. Okay, so now we need more titanite shards. So you can farm them off of those knights that we killed, the border knights they're called, the ones that can parry and stuff. Or you can just buy them off of this guy, which I'm gonna buy for. I haven't added this up or anything. I'm just trying to figure it out. So where's my claymore? +1 into +2, yes. And we should be able to do +3. And now I need more souls. So I might do a bit of farming actually. I'll save you the trouble of watching it, unless you want to. I don't know. I'll just play through. I'll just kill some of these knights. In fact, I'll probably end the video now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and kill a few of them knights, get some souls and get some titanite shards, and I want to get my claymore up to +5. That's the plan. So when I come back, I'll have a +5 claymore and we'll be ready to move on to the next area. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It feels like it was a short video, but I don't know if it was. We'll see when I upload it. But yeah, if you want to see more, please subscribe. You do all that stuff, you know. And I'll see you next time for the next stage. And I'm pretty sure the next stage will be fighting another boss, and we're gonna ring the bell, the first bell that the Crestfallen Knight discussed with us before, because there's 2 bells that need to be rung, and we are right near the first bell. So I will see you next time. See you later.